So guys, how are you guys doing? So welcome to the weekly chart breakdowns for this week. So I'll be taking you through what my analysis would be like for the week, since I've promised you guys to always drop you guys the daily outlook week on every day. So starting off the week, like I showed you guys through the trading journal with the 3-day course, I told you I have to check out what news are coming up for the week. So, and today, this week now, these are the red folders I have. So depending on the kind of pair you pick, so I've been able to filter out my own particular screen to the particular pairs I trade. The particular pairs I trade in essence is Euro USD, Euro JPY and USD JPY. So the only news I need are based on JPY, based on Euro, and based on the dollar. So that's why you can't see any other currency in my calendar list. Only Euro, USD, or JPY. And this week we have no news for JPY. So you can see right on your screen that we have on Monday, which was yesterday, we had Euro news and US news on at 3 o'clock, and Euro news was all day. So today is Tuesday, and I'm being aware that by 2:30 we would have oral speaks, and we would have the job opening report on the job openings, and that is a very red folder, which is to have an impact around 2:30 to 3. So around 2:30 to 3, clearly I just want to stay off the market till this news settles. I told you guys that when you understand this, you just want to stay off the market for the news to settle. So today, what I'm looking at is I'm going to making sure I come back maybe after 3, whereby the news has settled and all the hype is out of the market there. So that way, I'll bring you now to the chart analysis on Euro USD, which is the pair I'm going to be using for this breakdown. Now, like I've taught you guys in the weekly outlook or in the 3-day course on my style of trading, how simple it has become, how I understand my supply and demand zones, and what I should do for the week. Now, this week, I have no direction yet because I would have to do my overall analysis on the daily time frame. So I'm starting from the weekly in order to get to the open of the week. Now, I'm getting the close price of last week and the open of this week because we had a gap. So don't consider that gap. We had a gap. Regardless, we had a gap, but I'll still have to color this, which is the close price. You get, because I want to see them sell below the close price. Now that's the close price of the week. I've gotten that information now. I'm coming to the daily time frame because I want to know my overall direction of the market. Now, as I taught you guys that whenever you want to understand your market structure, you should always switch your chart to the Akinati chart so that you can be able to identify market structure clearly. Now, I'll be switching my chart to the Akinati chart, and I will be trying to understand market structure on a clearer level, which I'll be using my path to. So I'm going to start from here. I have this series of black candles, followed by a series of red candles, followed by a series of black candle, then a red candle. Okay, clearly, then another series of black candle. Now, clearly at this point, you can easily tell me that the market did what here? Broke structure to the downside. Now it created a lower low. Now it has created a lower high. So the market is still in a downtrending market. So because I understand that this is a downtrend, what am I looking to do in a downtrend? Like I showed you guys, I told you that in a downtrending structure, you are making sure you are looking for selling opportunity. So majority of the time, I'm going to be looking for selling opportunities. And if I'm looking for selling opportunities, you understand that what the deal is. The deal says I should look for selling opportunities above the open of the week, or above the open price of the week, or above the close price of the previous week. Just the same grammar. It's just above that, I'll be looking for an opportunity to sell. So pending this time, I've noticed that this market is in a downtrending structure, but we are now at a very crucial point that the market structure is no more a downtrend, it is now a ranging market. I know someone is wondering that, why did I not say the ranging market? Yeah, it is a ranging market in a downtrend because it occurs like that. Now, what do you have? You have another equal low, sitting at the lower low, then we are now creating a equal high. Now, what is your bias now? Are you seeing? Your bias has changed. Because why? You now understand that in a downtrending, in a ranging market, you're looking for both buying and selling opportunities. And I told you, you buy from the high, you sell from the high, you buy from the low. But with this, you clearly understand what this structure and what you're looking for in the market this week. So I'm looking for both buying and selling opportunities, guys. So that is clear what I'm looking to do in the market this week. Now, that being said, I can clean out my chart since I understand the opportunities I'm looking for. Then I'll go down to the 4-hour time frame to start looking for my what. Now, don't forget to switch your time frame. Don't forget to switch back to your arithmetic chart. Now, since I understand what I'm looking for now, I understand I'm looking for both buying and selling opportunities this week. So I'll start to mark out my what? Supply and demand zone. Now, first thing I'm doing when I'm marking my supply and demand zone is I'm making sure I put out my what? My distal level and my proximal level. So now I'm putting out my distal level right there. That's the supply. I'm looking up, it is closed. So I'm seeing I can travel far here. I can still see this. Then I can see this other block type. And I can still see this light zone right here, guys. Yes, guys. So, yes, guys. So I'm modifying my zones, my levels well before now starting to draw my zone. I'm showing you that when you're drawing your zones, you want to make sure that they are not too wide. That's why you have to include the principle of what? Using an average of a week. Now, that being said, I've been able to identify my supply and demand zone off the 4-hour time frame. Now, looking at this off the 4-hour time frame, I got a zone from this region because this region to this region was too wide and I needed to close that interval. I use this other block type. I use this support and resistance, which is rejection type. I use this rejection type, rejection type. Now, clearly that you guys understand this now. So what do you want? I'm now starting to put out my my zones. So I'm putting out my zones right there. My major zone, which is the color blue, and my other major zone, which is another color blue. Then this. Now, mind you, I'm late for the game already because this week now I'm supposed to have done my markup since on Sunday. So I'm 2 days late already, but we can still catch up with the market. So I want you to know this now. So pending the time that I'm seeing this market, what do you know? What do you want? What do you know I'm trying to do? I understand that this market is creating a series of equal lows and equal highs. So I'll be selling from this area to this zone, and I'll be buying if I get the buying opportunity back into that zone till the market has a clear direction. So currently, looking at this market now, I'll notice that okay, this market is selling off. So if it goes back to this zone and it gives us a rejection, we'll start to sell back into this zone. I'll get an rejection here, we'll buy back into this zone. Because why? Our direction for the week says that we should be buying, we should be doing what? We should be both buying and selling. So you guys should understand that this bias is what you will now be looking to participate with in the market using your the supply and your demand zone. But you don't have a direction. You don't even know what you're looking for in the market. But since you have a direction, now you can easily identify that, okay, yes, I'm looking for this in the market, I'm looking for this in the market. So now, this is not applicable to my open or close anymore because my open or close can only happen when it's a trending market. But now it's not trending. So I'll just have to buy and sell. Now, immediately I understand that I'm coming to the chart today and I want to take some particular trades too. So I'm going to go down to my 30 minutes where I taught you guys on how to draw your minor zones. Now, if you guys noticed, this was yesterday, which was on Monday. Right, I had to reject from that major zone. It broke this major zone. What did I tell you? I said after a break of a zone, what do you get? It's good to retest. How many of you noticed that immediately it came to this zone, it respected this zone, rejected off this one, and went straight back to the major zone? And from the major zone, what happened again? They rejected and broke this demand, and they went back to retest the demand, and the price started to push to the downside. Now, what do I notice is happening? Currently, I notice that we have a nice minor at the open and the close of the price, which is what the price has decided to use to react during this session. And I told you, an interval of a major zone to another major zone, I can only get one or two zones in that region. Now, since because of that, if I can only get one or two, now I only have one chance, just one. So for me, I'm okay with this one because I have a nice interval from that minor to the major and from the major to the minor. It's good on me. Once price cross, I can still try to apply another zone right here. All right. To get a nice area right there. So someone is asking that, boss, why did you so you can see a zone here? Fine, yes, a zone there. The market is not currently where it's currently here. So I can decide to use this current price. I can decide to use this current supply zone instead. What do you think I'm expecting? I'm expecting this market to come back and do what? Retest, because after a break, you wait for a what? You wait for a retest. I'm waiting to break that's broken out, comes to retest. We are now in New York session. Maybe that's what's going to happen with the news. Once it retest, that's going to take us back into the major. And from the major, we can get a clear rejection to the downside. But if we don't get a rejection, then we get a break. After a break, you wait for a retest. After a retest, you take your trade to the next zone. And that's how we'll be opening on zones and on zones and on zones. So this is now my bias for EUR USD trending this week, and this is how I'm monitoring the market to see what is going to happen during my London session and my New York session. So guys, this is the outlook I have for you on EUR USD. So looking at this outlook now, you are able to understand that I'm looking for both buying and selling opportunities, and I can only take both buying, selling, and selling opportunities from my minor and my major zone. So with this in mind, I understand that when price respects any of my major zones and it does what type of any of our criteria that we have in the 3-day plus, then I can do what? I can easily buy, and I can easily sell off this market from a zone to another zone, understanding my entries, understanding my exit being accurate. They are predetermined before I even enter the market. So this is one of those things that keep you at the level of your game. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see whatever opportunities this market play out today. I'll be able to benefit from it, and I'll see how it's going to play out tomorrow. I'll do another breakdown, but I'm not changing my major zones. I'm only going to be changing my minor zones tomorrow. So I'll see you guys. You take care of yourself, guys. So peace out.